ANON or 8 a.m. in the morning.
Man, what's happening, man? This is my business. You know, man, I got PA's finest with me, man. Let's go, son.
Flex on, I'll murder your next song. Flex on, high school had a special effects on.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Shout out to RBE for these social distance battles, man. These joints been clutch throughout this whole corona thing that's going on. You know, for one of the dope things about them are that, you know, they're short. You know, so they're pretty easy to watch, you know, just, you know, with how my schedule be, you know, I don't really be able to watch every battle like how I used to. So, you know, it's been hard for me to kind of find the time to sit and watch, you know, the 40 and 50-minute battles and stuff. It's just like, you know, I'm going to get back to recapping a lot of those battles and stuff like that soon. But, you know, like I said, it's just been hard for me to find the time. But, you know, with these, they're just so much easier to sit down and be able to just, you know, just watch. Like everybody doing they little skit, they round, and you know, they keeping around short as well. You understand? Well, some people, you know, you got people like Head Ice, you know, out here killing it, you know, going like 4 or 5 minutes, but you know, we gonna get into that as well. But the social distancing card is dope. I also like the fact that, you know, in addition to, you know, the rounds being short and, you know, it being a quick watch, I like the overlay music. You understand? The overlay, it's not really music, so to say. It's more of like an ambiance kind of thing. Is giving you that, you know, that dark, gritty feel, you know, as opposed to it just being the bars and, you know, it just being mute in the background. You understand? Like it give the bars something to kind of go over and, you know, give that dope feel to it. You know, I think that's dope about it. And it pretty much gives you the leverage to, you know, when you, one thing about battle rap is like, you're in complete control of your content. You understand, as far as like how you structure your round and, you know, your props, however you know, going to perform, things of that nature. But being that this is strictly visual, you're not just in control of your performance, you're in control of the visual you present, how you do your camera work and, you know, stuff like that. And I feel like this gives you more range as far as just like creativity, like showing what you can do, you know, with just with camera work and just your whole visual, you know. I do feel like for the people that's doing these battles, it's going to keep their name in the conversation, and it's also going to build anticipation for when, you know, we do get let back outside, and when we can go back to battle rap events, like the battlers who are remaining active now are going to be the main ones people want to see when it's time to go back. You understand? So any battle rappers watching this blog, if you're not active right now, you're not showing you don't got no type of craft that you displaying during this shit, expect for people to not really give much of a fuck about you when it's time to go back out. You understand? And when I say go back out, I mean like go back out to battle rap events, you know, start being active within the culture. You know, everybody gonna be going up to champion and, you know, things of that nature. So, you know, when things get back moving and the gears start rolling again, you know, the people who are showing and proving now are going to be the main ones getting that love when it's time to, go back into the field. So, I think, people showing their creativity now, is going to be a dope look for them when it's time to come back. What else? And overall, entertainment-wise, I think it's good just as far as keeping the battle rap conversation going. All these celebrities and shit like that, these niggas in their crib too. So they're on social media looking for the next thing to watch. You understand? The guys who would do their studio sessions and be watching battles in the meantime and stuff like that. What do you think is going on now during quarantine? They're locked in the crib. They're probably still having studio sessions and, recording and stuff like that. And they still need content to keep them entertained while they do their thing. So this is something that's kind of crucial for just everybody. You understand? That's why I said in one of my previous blogs that, people who create content are going to shine right now because it's a whole bunch of bored people. There's literally millions of bored people that need something to watch. You understand? So, if you could get a couple of thousand, 10, 20,000 people to watch you around, then you good money out here. You feel me? Like, you doing your cause. You are helping to keep people entertained during the crisis. And, while everybody's out there on the front line, doing what they do as far as, doctors and nurses and stuff like that, you still need the people to keep the people entertained. You understand what I'm saying? So, I feel like at this point right now, battle rap is doing its part, and RBE is definitely holding it down as far as what they're doing with the social distance cards. Let's get into these battles, man. These battles been crazy. I'm trying to remember all of them off the top of my head. It was 8 of them that I know I have to cover. There might be a point I have to stop this video just to go look at, the rest of the joints that's out there, but we'll get to that. The first one to drop was Ill Will versus T-Rex. I actually thought Rex round was fire. I like the whole thing of him being outside. He got the mask on, the whole grabbing the caution tape and stuff like that. I don't know if that was on purpose or what that was, but it was just funny. I'm mad he recycled though. It's like, come on, my nigga. Like, this is a short quarantine round. You Rex, like, you could have gave niggas something, man. You feel me? Now, I don't know, how the whole contract thing is going, if people is getting paid or whatever. But I mean, that's not something you use like a mixtape round for. Like, come on, Rex. What are you doing, man? That was a little crazy. But Will round was fire. Like, that was, man. Yeah, and another thing too, when I'm judging these battles, there's a couple things I'm gonna judge them on. It's definitely gonna be the bars, but also the production. You know what I mean? Like the amount of, whatever you put into, your camera quality, creativity. Did you do skits and stuff like that, or whatever it is that come with it. But Ill Will and Rex, both of them was just straight up. Rex had the camera set up. Will obviously had somebody who was following him with the camera. But both of them, it was pretty much a standard setup, so you can't really judge them too heavy on production. Even though I liked Will's camera quality better. But bar-wise, man, Will got Rex up out of there, yo. Will got Rex out of there, like, and honestly, that's not a battle I want to see 3 rounds of. You understand? Because I don't think Rex don't got it no more to stand in front of somebody like that. Like, not Will, man. Not Will. Not somebody who's really not gonna play with you. Like, nah. Like, I think if Will and Rex was the battle, I think at the end of that, we'll be saying, yo, 40 did a better job than Rex did. Like, I don't think Rex got it to stand in front of a nigga like Ill Will anymore. You understand what I'm saying? And this kind of proves it, man. You feel me? So, Will definitely got that. I might be going, off order, but it is what it is. Floss the Boss versus Big K. Big K got it. You understand? You know, there's certain people we don't support on this channel. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, since niggas like to run around, you know, jumping on females' posts. I really didn't want to do this, but I'm going to use this blog to do it because I'm not going to do a whole separate blog about this bozo with no teeth, you know, running around with my cock in his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but pretty much, y'all know the stuff that I blogged about with the whole Boom situation. You feel me? Nigga Floss the Boss been subbing me on Facebook and stuff like that for well over a year now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, he gets mad when, you know, when we're in our Facebook group in the trap, when we discussing, you know, different stuff like, you know, how Gates of the Garden came to be, and you know, Dre Dennis and CeeLo done publicly showed us love for, you know, the jump start that we helped give them for Gates of the Garden, you know, as far as we were doing joint events together, you know, the Get Loud events, the Underdogs events that we were doing in South Jersey, and pretty much, you know, giving them the platform. So it's like Dre and CeeLo will put their cars together and we drop the footage. I come out and film, you know, and that would just be that. You know, I will put up bread for some of the names that was, you know, blessing the platform. Things of that nature. Like, it was just, you know, us working as a cohesive unit, you know, putting on for South Jersey. You know, and there was literally no business issues. Like, you know, Dre at one point just decided he wanted to do his own league, you know, and it's completely understandable. You know, there were times he would want to work with certain battlers that, you know, me and Peso ain't fuck with, and we'd have to tell him, yo, we not interested in having those people on our platform. And that I'm pretty sure that, you know, something like that will make you want to say, damn, I might have to do my own thing, because, you know, you don't want to be in charge of putting cards together, but then you got somebody who's, you know, stopping you from bringing your vision to life. So, you know, when Dre would come to us and say he would want like Bill Collector on the card, or he want like Prez Mafia on the card, or, you know, people like Fetty, you know, Gaddafi, people who at the time we weren't really, you know, rocking out with, you know, we would have to tell him no. And, you know, I'm pretty sure he was having, you know, fire battles and, you know, certain ideas he want to put together that, you know, we pretty much were getting away of. So, you know, that's pretty much why we separated, and he, you know, wound up doing Gates and, you know, take South Jersey for itself. You know, Dre Dennis is arguably the biggest battler down there. You know, he got relationships with all the battlers and stuff like that. So, you know, who else better to put on to create a platform for that region down there? You understand? I know we going off into some whole other shit, but, you know, it is what it is. It's my blog, and I do what I want. You feel me? But, you know, but even after Gates started, you know, Dre always show us love. Like, yo, y'all, you know, put the spark in and, you know, help set the groundwork. So, you know, it would be like little posts in the trap group where we, you know, just talking about different things. And it's like Dre will say we help, you know, spark the idea and everything for Gates. But then when we say it, Floss got an issue with it. You understand? Oh, y'all didn't start Gates. Nigga, we didn't say we started it. We said we helped start it. You understand what I'm saying? And afterwards, he would go to his personal page and just drop a whole bunch of subliminal shit. And he was doing this every single day, son. Every single day on his personal page, you subbing another man. You faggot. Like, what type of nigga does that? You're subliminally talking about another man because of something stupid like that? Y'all battle rap niggas kill me, man. Y'all really be some clowns, yo. Like, and it be niggas like that I be wanting to smack the shit out of, like, for real. Like, not even on no, you know, trying to be on no tough, but it's some man shit. On some man shit. Like, stop with the emotional shit. Like, that is why you're, like, and I mean, the subliminals got out of hand to the point, and I wasn't the only person seeing this. Every once in a while, somebody hit me on the inbox like with a screenshot, like, "Yo, why is Son still going? Why does he keep on with this? Oh, these failed league owners, this, and these niggas who they platforms fell off and stuff like that." I mean, like literally day in and day out, every single day, this nigga was posting some shit like that. Every time we would have one of these conversations in the group, he go to his personal page with a sub. But I let it rock though. Go ahead, do your thing, talk this shit. Like, you know, we grown men at the end of the day. So I don't catch feelings about shit like that. Go ahead, keep on talking. But then, you know, of course that's Boom Man. You know, y'all can hear him in the background of the Boom and Big K face off. You understand? So you know, when it come time for his man to get exposed, anybody who, you know, blogging about it or got something to say, he gonna have an issue with. You understand? And of course, I, you know, blogged about it, said my 2 cents, and in the midst of that, I had an interview that I did with Boss Trick Rain, right? Let me tell y'all how, just the type of nigga I am, right? Mind y'all, all them subs and shit dude was doing, I let him rock. You feel me? He did it for about, what, a year and a half, maybe 2 years. However, just every once in a while subbing me, I let him rock. I ain't say nothing. I ain't jump on his post, and I let him rock. Say what you want. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about that. You just a little nigga compared to, like, come on, man. It's not even close, man. You don't even matter in battle rap. Like, you bugging? Clown ass nigga. But, you know, Boss Chick Rain, I dropped my interview that I did with her, right? She posted on her Facebook page, right? She posted on her Facebook page. She ain't tagged nobody. She just posted it, right? He comments on the shit. Oh, this the only interview of yours I'm not watching. She like, how come? He said, oh, I don't support certain channels. My thing is this, man. Once you do something like that in the presence of a female, now it's like, all right, you gotta go, son. Because now you pushing it. Now you pushing it. You understand? I let you rock out with your little subs and shit like that. Do what you want. But when you jump on the female's post, like, me personally, I don't like shit like that. You understand? I don't like when niggas throw any type of dirt on a man's name or, you know, force themselves to, like, you could have just not said nothing on the post. You understand? Or you could have inboxed to that. But the fact that you publicly said that, I thought that was some sucker shit. You understand what I'm saying? And you wanted to make it known that there's an issue. So I gave you an issue and embarrassed your dumb ass on Facebook. You look stupid now. Mr. I took 7 trains to get to a battle. You battled Speed Dial on my platform and you choked all 3 rounds. What are you talking about? You not supporting. You lucky you had any support from us after that dumbass performance you gave us. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what type of nigga are you to sit here and be like, oh, we don't support certain channels? Nigga, you on my platform choking. I took 7 trains to get here. Yeah, the gates of the garden, niggas is running the train in your mouth. That's why you missing all them teeth and can't floss, clown. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wanted to air that out, you know, in here, because I wasn't going to do it in a whole separate blog. You ain't worth that, bozo. So, yeah, when people come to watch this blog and hear about your little battle, that's what they're going to hear. You lost. I don't give a fuck if y'all say it's because of bias or whatever. No, we don't support that kind of bullshit over here. Yeah, the little dog in the cage was cute. Who cares? That's the biggest battle you're ever going to get, bozo. You understand? Got the nerve to be calling niggas broke. How long you been in battle rap? How many times you done got paid and you still ain't get your teeth fixed yet? You're missing groups of teeth, my nigga. Like, are you serious? Man, y'all little niggas better stop playing with me, man. Like, y'all little niggas in real life. Like, y'all niggas don't matter nowhere. You understand? You the type of nigga to get you the type of nigga to get locked up for unpaid parking tickets and then can't make your bail. You that type of nigga. Yeah, go ahead. Let that marinate. You know what I'm talking about, bozo. You know what I mean? But back to the rest of these battles. What else we had happen? We had Oops versus Rosenberg. I thought that was a cool battle. I felt like Rosenberg took that. You feel me? On the production value, Rosenberg put a little bit more into his. So, you know, but I felt like rapping wise, you know, Rosenberg just had the better bars. I felt like Oops was dope. You feel me? But if I had to, you know, pick a winner, I'd have picked Rosenberg out of the two of them. So, you know, that's just, you know, what that is on my end. Blue Cocaine versus Yoshi G. Oh man, this one was interesting. I felt like Blue Cocaine, as far as production, I felt like it was dope. She definitely had one of the best ones on a production scale, but I felt like bar wise, she didn't really go too crazy. Like, it was more of like she had substance in her material, but it wasn't like nothing that was like crazy impressive. Like, you have to, I feel like when you're having a round where you're like talking to somebody, you have to have a little bit more, just as far as like, because remember, you're still rapping at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, your whole tone and everything was more so coming off like, you know, just a conversation. It wasn't really too punch or haymaker heavy. You understand? And I felt like the material was it was kind of like the same approach other people took with Yoshi. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, just because you had the whole production value to it, you know, you making it seem like you got more important shit to be doing than to battle somebody like that. Like, you showing like the grown woman side. Like, you putting your makeup on. Then you got the you going to the coat rack, putting the mink on, which, you know, I like that. I'm a Harlem nigga. Minks is, yeah, you get a thumbs up for that. Then after you finish rapping, you're doing, you know, the photo shoot and everything. I thought that whole setup was just, you know, amazing. I just felt like the bars could have been a little better. But as far as Yoshi, I don't know. Yoshi had a couple bars, but I felt like overall it could have been put together much better. You feel me? I felt like with the effects and with the like putting in the certain pictures and, you know, stuff like that and the other voiceovers, I felt like it could have been done just a little bit better. You know, I actually seen Yoshi on Facebook Live. She, you know, got a little emotional over, you know, I guess maybe you read the comments and, you know, things weren't going your way. But listen, just come better next time. That's all it is. You know, stuff like this, you'll probably want to consult with somebody. Like, when it comes to the production, not the bars. I'm not saying get motherfuckers right for you. You feel me? Because bar-wise, it was cool. You feel me? But I felt like better production would have made your bars hit a bit better. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you're doing, you know, the extra shit that you was doing with your round, it's like it's doing too much in between the bars that's, you know, not allowing it to connect. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I think you just got to do better on that end. You understand? That's really all I would say in terms of that. 40 Cal versus Cortez. Oh man. Let's talk about this situation. RBE dropped 40 Cal's round, which, you know, that dropped first. I liked it because, you know, I felt like for a cell phone video, 40 Cal put like a nice decent amount of editing and stuff on that. You feel me? So I felt like that was dope just for him to, take cell phone video and put in that special effects. Then you got the baby Cortez sitting on your shoulder. Like, I thought that shit was fire. You understand? The bars were cool. Like, they wasn't crazy, but this was the 40 Cal that raps. Like, I listen to 40 Cal's music. You understand? So this is him. This is how he raps. Like, y'all can't expect him to, be out here sounding like everybody else. Like, he's his own person. Like, how 40 Cal rapped on there is similar to, like, the Loon diss that he did. The Rockabye joint, if y'all don't remember. You feel me? But I thought for what he did with the editing and in the bars, it was a nice balance. And I thought overall it was a dope production. You feel me? Now, Cortez drops his joint on his own channel, which y'all probably done seen, all the BS behind that. I thought Cortez part was dope. You understand? I really thought Cortez beat 40 Cal. His bars were better, his production better, so I would give it to Cortez clear. But it was a dope battle overall. Like, if you was to match those two up and then watch them back to back, yeah, both of those rounds were fire. You understand? But I give that one to Cortez, and Cortez owned up to it. You understand? When he explained the issue, Cortez, he said he'll eat that one. Yeah, he did some bullshit. If you contracted for URL battles, even if it's a quarantine thing, damn well you should not be trying to do no type of RBE, nothing. Like, at this point, we know what the URL RBE situation is. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to, if you're under an exclusive contract with URL, even if they tend to let people slide with certain stuff, damn well you should not be doing nothing with RBE. You understand? That's just, and like I say, that's just how this game is being played. You understand? It's been, y'all know, the trap has had certain back and forth stuff with URL, and our battles have gotten blocked. You understand what I'm saying? Just because of who we are, So URL, yeah, when it comes to contract situations, they picky with what stuff they block. So you got to know how to play it. You understand? You might be able to go to Guardians of the Culture, or you might be able to go to certain other platforms and do battles and they won't care. But the minute your name pop up on a trap flyer, a RBE flyer, or Guerrilla Warfare, or another league that y'all know they don't rock with, it's going to be an issue. You understand what I'm saying? So I think y'all got to take that into consideration when y'all, signing these exclusive deals and stuff like that. And Cortez ain't no dummy. He been around for a while, but I don't think he's in tune much with that aspect of it. You understand? As far as like, URL will be lenient about certain contract things, but when certain leagues pop up and it's like, URL got their own URL police that's online watching everything that happens. So yeah, when your name pop up on one of them flyers and you got a contract with them, it's going to be an issue. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just, and it's been going on for years. So, a lot of people should know this by now. But that's my thoughts on that. Cortez definitely beat 40 Cal in my opinion. But they both did their thing. So salute to both of them. Who else? QP and QP, Quantum Physics, and Chef Trez. They both had dope rounds. You feel me? Damn, man, QP. Here's the thing. I feel like, honestly, that QP should be in a much better space with battle rap, because when it comes to bars, hands down, he's one of the best. You understand? Like, take away all of the whatever bozo shit you might have seen him do, whether it was like some Instagram live shit or wilding on Facebook. When it comes to rapping ability, QP is arguably one of the best. You understand? He takes his battle seriously. Even if you don't feel like his energy is up there, or you feel like he might lose certain battles, when you listen to his bars, the shit he be saying is fire. And he be having bars within bars. Like even the joint he did, the rooftop joint with Emerson Kennedy, he was wilding on that joint. You understand what I'm saying? But he don't get a lot of respect that he should get. Probably because of a lot of the dumb shit that he do. He know the issue that me and him had, and he did some weirdo shit. But when you talk talent, it's the same way I feel about Game. Like I feel like Game is one of the greatest rappers ever, but he just does so much bozo shit that people are not going to give him credit for. And I feel like that's pretty much the same with QP. I don't really see QP battles where he's just like trash. You understand? So that's just how I feel about him as a battler. But he's definitely fire. I had him beating Trez by a small margin. Trez was going off. You feel what I'm saying? Trez round was fire. That one was very, very close. But I would have to edge it to QP. He had a little bit more on the production side, just with the little joint he did before he started rapping, and plus a lot of like the sound effects and stuff that he was doing while he was rapping. So I give him the edge in that. Head Ice round was crazy. Head Ice got the best quarantine round so far. Like, out of all of the rounds that come out this year on that quarantine type time, I don't think niggas gonna beat what Head Ice came with. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Ice was coming with personals, he was coming with bars, like, he just had like a nice mix of, a whole bunch of different stuff. Ice is a rapper, so he's not really trying to, do all the extra skit and, shit like that. He just was on the balcony doing his thing. He probably up there in Harlem somewhere, and he was talking that talk, you know what I mean? So I'm waiting to see Show Off. He's supposed to be dropping his round, I think there was an issue with like the time limit and everything, and I can probably imagine it, they probably set on a certain time limit. Ice came with his shit. Show Off was like, nah, OG, I ain't doing that. I'm not rapping 5 minutes with you. I'm pretty sure if Show Off, probably would want to get paid to rap for 5 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? So, I feel like, that's a battle we're going to have to see live, like back and forth. Like that's going to have to be a full 3-rounder. Like I might want to see that. You understand? But, that Ice round was crazy. He had a lot of stuff in there that was just like, I'm like, oh shit. Like, man. You feel me? So, that was a good one. Who else? Street Hymns and Sharon was a dope one. With Street Hymns, I would give him, obviously the better production value, but he wasn't really, his bars wasn't really that effective to me, and that's just me. He was cool, but I feel like Sharon smoked them bar-wise. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just my personal opinion. Sharon, he didn't really go hard as far as production. It was just the phone set up with a picture of Street Hymns right there, and he was rapping, and I felt like his bars were just, more potent than what Street Hymns came with, so that's my thoughts on that. I felt like Sharon got that one, and I feel like I might be missing one. I think it was like 8 of them. I did 40 and Cortez, I did Rex and Will, I did Big K and Floss the Supervisor, Sharon and Street Hymns, Chef and QP, Rosenberg and Oops, Yoshi and Blue Cocaine, and then Head Ice. So yeah, I think I covered everything that's dropped so far. So, I just wanted to speak on that real quick. Hopefully I gave y'all enough in depth. I know this blog was a little bit longer than it should have been, but like I said, man, I wasn't gonna give the bozo, his own blog. He don't deserve that. Like, he not gonna get a blog on No Mercy TV with his name in the title. Like, he's a nobody. He not nobody worth blogging on. Like, I would never drop like a solo blog. Like, And, you know, making him look stupid on Facebook was the most, you know, that he was going to get, you know, aside from this. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I just gave him a quick video, you know, showing his chokes all 3 rounds. You know, matter of fact, Trap New York is my platform. It is my footage. So you know what? I can put that in this video without getting flagged. Here you go.
Floss the boss.
Mercy, what are we doing with Floss the boss?
Why, Floss? So you see the moral of this story, right, sir?
Applaud Major. They say you the sharpest tool in the shed. Applaud Major. They say you the sharpest tool in the shed. You know, I'm gonna start over.
Get it together, bro.
Bro, I just took 7 trainings. It's my mind everywhere.
Don't do drugs, man.
We gotta learn how to fight. Before I was black, my mom got a beat with a knife.
You gotta turn up. Then you tell them.
Bring it back.
Perfect.
Bring it back.
Smoking, I'll steal your bro, my nigga.
That's fire. That was fire.
Nah, I heard it. My fault.
That was dope. We get it.
Time.
Talk to him, Dre. Talk to him, Dre.